our, MPP, whatever. We used to create like our little ideas. If we ever came out with any gear, we would have it on hoodies and big puffy down jackets. So when we used to write out, my cousin used to write out cartoons out of us. We would picturize how we would want to dress and everything in our cartoons. So we had the MPP sweatsuits, the MPP hats. Those are the way that we would have came out as MCs. That was us in an alternative universe. We was some creative dudes, man. Like we was definitely some creative dudes. But that was the group back then. My cousin, he went the Job Corps, and I continued to write as a hobby. This right here, what I'm holding in my hand is a cassette of the last surviving cassette of me and my cousin back in '91. When I told you we used to get the paper and put it inside the cassettes, here's the proof right here. I'm just ain't talking no off the wall type of stuff right here. We put the names of each song. We came up with the concept of each song, and Fully Equipped was one of the songs we had. Girls, Gotta Have It, was the name of another song. Nasty Remix was something I did where I put a lot of R-rated remixes from Two Live Crew and a lot of other stuff, and I just put it all in a remix with the tape recorder. Youngers in Charge Remix was a song I did, and I remixed it with my voice in the back, pretending it's like a military type of song. It was about us breaking into the hip hop industry lyrically wise, and the military coming after us. And this was called The Funky Side. You see, we were some funny, crazy dudes. We had Jerk Off Records was the name of our joint I came up with. DNT was our logo. You see, now they got the DNT Banks, which is crazy. It's kind of like the same symbol. I don't know what DNT stands for in the bank wise, but in the hip hop joint, that was my name, D Capone, and T Pacino, also Dennis and Tyrone. That was our joint back in the day. RC Records, we copied that, stole that. On the flip side of that, we had a song called Partners in Crime. We was on some gangster jive, calm stuff on that song. Barracuda breath is a slang we came up with people that had real bad breath that we came up with, and we incorporated our cousins and other people we know at the end of the song, talking about who had the Barracuda breath. Real funny lyric. We was comical. We all always had a sense of humor with everything. Bad Boys, that's the name of one of the songs. Philly Bad Boys, MPP style, military type of style song. She Gotta Have It is just a song about me messing with an old head at a young age. Took the title from Spike Lee classic movie, and Street Talk is just it's Philly slang, which is much of like mumbling talk, talking nonsense about stuff that ain't really relate to nothing. And this is the last surviving tape, man, that I'm gonna cherish for the rest of my days. I put it on CD, transferred it over to CD, so I got it on both. It's just my introduction into hip hop and showing me my true talented effort and how me and the hip hop became one in holy matrimony. And my main goal for these series, like I constantly keep telling everybody, is to get better and better and perfect my art of editing, the camera work, and I promise you, just like part two, I try to make better than part one of my series. Every series that you see is going to be enhanced. It's going to get better and better and better. So it's going to be to the point you can't deny, brother. You're going to have to give him his props fully. Like I like all the likes now and all the appreciation of all the everything that people telling me so far, good reviews and everything. Some people tell you that because they cool with you and they don't want to upset you. That's why I'm like, give me your honest opinion. I could take criticism, been taking it for years. You know what I'm saying? But don't say nothing just because you want to see something negative. Some people can say nothing positive. Them type of people, I don't want to hear from you. I just basically want to make my work something that's different and a little unusual, and put my spin on it the best way I could, and the best thing that I can give you to entertain and inspire and inspire, to entertain and inspire the minds, and always be on the next level like a fly. I'm always on some other shit. But I have to give praise to the Lord, the creator of all living things and all matter, for giving me the gift of creativity, the gift of the word. I like to thank you, Lord, for giving me that gift and a lot of other gifts also the Creator gave to me. And all of us have talent. All of us have talent. And that's what this series is about. Praising people, giving them their praise for their talent that the Creator has given them. And I like to thank everybody for watching my series and giving me mad love and giving me props on my series, Fully Natives, and everything that I do. Everybody that's in my circle, I love you guys. I like to give a mad shout out to the ancestors above. First started with my grandparents. For both of my grandmothers who gave birth to my mom and my dad. For bringing them into life to bring me into existence. And my great grandfathers and mothers before them, my grandfathers, you know, I like to give shout out to them and much love to them and rest in peace to them. They resting right now amongst the ancestors and giving us, inspiring us and always watching over us. I like to give a mad shout out and love to my ancestors of the past who gave the great empires and made us mighty people, and that was always on the level of excellence during ancient times. I like to give a mad shout out to the ones that went through the struggle, the ones that jumped overboard to escape the hell that they was about to get into coming into America. The mothers who jumped overboard while they was pregnant, or jumped overboard with their kids and got ate by the sharks. That was the ones that survived and made it through the months and months of pain and suffering and starvation, and came here and went through the struggle, through the torture, through the hangings, through the beatings and a mental genocide, families that stripped apart and everything like that. The ones who fought for civil rights, for human rights, for us to be human. The ones that got us the rights we have now, that went through the hard pain and suffering. I like to give a mad shout out to them. I like to give a shout out also to the ones that inspired me. There's a long list of people, but I'm gonna try to squeeze it in the best way I could. I can't say everybody, but people like Martin Luther King, Michael X, Marcus Garvey, people like Frederick Douglass, Mary McLeod Bethune, Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker, Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes, W.E. Du Bois, historians like John Henry Clark, Shank Eka Diop, Barashango, Dale Jones, people like that. I like to also give shout out and people that inspired me like Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, the great comic book instructor and writer of all time, Stan Lee, the singers and entertainers like Aretha Franklin and Phyllis Hyman, Luther Vandross, Sam Cooke, Billie Holiday, Miles Davis, Louis Armstrong, people like that, man. John Coltrane, Bob Marley, people like that. Prince, the list, like I said, goes on and on and on and on. And I also like to give shout out and mad love to the people that's alive now, that's in my life and my circle, which is my dad for giving his drops of life to bring me in this world, my mom for receiving me and bringing me into this world, to every woman, the creator of all living things, bring every human being through the woman. That's why she always would be the divine vessel every time. Much love to her. I like to give a shout out to my sister. I love you, both of my sisters. I love both of you. My brother, I love you, man. All my cousins, second cousins, all of y'all. Love all y'all. My aunts, my uncles, my whole family, all of y'all. I love everybody that's on a positive note, that's doing positive things, have that positive energy. I love y'all. And everybody going through the struggle, going through pain and suffering, or addicted to something, that's trying to deal with the abuse and anything else you may be going through. He keep your head up. I love you. And this is the Mad Lyrical Wolf signing it off right now. The best way I could. A Philly native to the heart. As you can see, all day, every day, baby. Hope you enjoyed this series. Peace.